Roland Jones is in again and bowls. Oh, and beats him. Is he taken off the edge? Not out.
Ooh.
A big appeal from the slips and the wicket keeper. Roland Jones continued his run through as Roland Jones bowls again, and this time Anderson plays a better stroke through mid-wicket, similar to the one in the previous Roland Jones over, but this one might just have enough to reach the rope. Indeed it does. I don't know. I don't around there.
Here's Lungley. He's in, bowls. That's chipped over mid-on. Cry of catch. We saw that a few times. There were a few leading edges yesterday, and well, Rees was very much looking to mid-wicket, but in the end ends up with a chip for 4 over with 2 slips and a gully. He's around the wicket, bowls, and Rees whips that one back over the bowler's head. Well, there's a little bit of intent from Rees. We saw him, Patterson, in bowls a bumper. There it is, and it's hooked fine of Fernandez, who's racing, but he won't get there. So the ploy was for the bumper.
And bowls, and that's driven in the air, safe, and it will go away for 4 by Anderson. Again, a free swing of the arms.
Slightly on the slower side as Cullen begins a new over, and that is whipped in the air in front of square for 4. A square leg would have had a dolly, but there's only a mid-wicket and a long leg. As Cullen's in, bowls, and this is run away. Oh dear, down to the vacant third, and the reason I say oh dear is because it's cricket law, isn't it? They've just moved to gully.
Let's go on bowls again, and Rees is down the pitch and hits that high over mid-wicket, and it will go for 4. So Rees used his feet there.
Higgins in, bowls, that's punched hard. Just fine of cover. That's a lovely shot by Anderson. We talked about his driving. It's not just off the front foot, it is off the back.
And Rees comes down the pitch and hits through mid-off for 4. Shot. His line of attack was coming over the pitch, and Rees immediately reverse sweeps him for 4.
Further evidence of it. There's not much doubt in the batter's mind against Gohar at the moment. And here's Higgins in, bowls, edged away. Well, now, it was a scoring shot that he was looking for, but I don't think he meant it to go that fine, and he moves to 50 with a thick edge past 1 slip.
Gohar continues, and Rees comes down the pitch and hits him high over mid-on for 6. Gohar flights this one up, and that's swept, and that will be 4. As Anderson stretched forward with that front leg.
Full mid-on as Rees rocks back and accepts that single to the gap. It seemed a little obvious that left arm over to the left-hander, and a comfortable single for his 50. He moves to 50 from 113, and he raises his bat. Fernandez pulls, drags the length back on that, and rocking back, Anderson cuts a single out to Holden, and that is lunch on the second day.
And it is Gohar to bowl. Oh, and very nearly takes a wicket with the first ball, as the ball just doesn't bounce.
By me saying in the first innings of the game, as here's Cullen starting up a new over with a bumper, which is hooked in front of mid-wicket for 4 by Anderson. Oh, you won't like him when he's angry. Set on the onside for the bumper, which is bumped again and pulled again through mid-wicket for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Anderson. He's on to 75. Cullen around the wicket to Anderson, bumps him, hooked, and oh, fine it goes for 4. I'm not quite sure that was fully where Cullen intended it to go.
Them balls, and that's off the pad. And oh, Rees has come a long way down here for a throw, and there could be trouble as it hits, and I think he's gone. He is, and Rees is run out for 60. Gohar continues. And balls, goes through Thompson and he's out. Caught behind as he went back to defend.
Fernandez is in, bowls, it's cut late. Fine at the backward point. There's no deep third, so it's a long chase just to pick it up over the rope for Patterson from deep cover. Comes in now, bowls a lot of flight, and it's picked up. A low full toss over mid-wicket for 4. And Anderson is propelled into the 90s as he moves to 93. 400 and he moves to 97, my apologies.
In now bowls, and Anderson cuts late, and that will be his 100, as that will run away behind square for 4 runs, and Martin Anderson will go to a thoroughly deserved and most enjoyable 100. 102 not out, 156 balls, 44 overs. As Chappell reverse sweeps for 4. A shot of enterprise.
Fernandez bowls, and another sweep, and he's bowled. Anderson departs for 107 for 166 balls, a century against his former county, but young Nathan Fernandez has the wicket. Fernandez bowls, reverse from Chappell, and a reverse sweep for 4 against the vacant deep third.
Go home. Again, balls, and Ticknell opens his shoulders and hits it straight down the ground for 4.
Well, it's all down to Derbyshire at the moment, unless Middlesex can take matters into their own hands. Here's Fernandez, left arm around, bowls a big swing over mid-wicket, and I don't think he's got all of it. No, 4 runs it is. It was Fernandez again. He bowls, and down the track comes Chappell. Heave-ho, it's up in the air, underneath it, long off, and he's gone. Chappell's out for 30. 47th delivery. Fernandez has his second wicket. Here's Fernandez. He bowls, and big swing over mid-wicket. There's a fielder in the deep, and that is the end of the Derbyshire innings. Fernandez has 3 for 53 on his birthday as well. Well, anyway. Here comes Rees, left arm over. He bowls to Eskenazi, who leaves alone wide outside the off stump. 3 slips in place. There's a short cover catching as well. Rees in bowls. That's run away. Angle bat, soft hands, and it's 4 runs. Middlesex are off the mark, down to the
Strange position. Tickler comes in and bowls, and that's straight to him. Well, that is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
Now he's got 4 away against Chappell. It's double figures. He moved to 12 from 30. Anderson in bowls, and leg side. Has he got a tickle on it? He has. Anderson picks up Eskenazi.
Anyway, here he comes, high stepping up to the crease now. Bowls, and he's bowled him! Bowled him. First ball of a new spell, and Tickner has struck, and Holden is gone for 15. Middlesex 62 for 3.
Sort of funny day in cloud cover, though, isn't it? There's another
really
grey band coming in.
Has deployed, drives beautifully up the ground for 4 runs. That was a nice stroke, incapacitated or not.
Rees in bowls. This ball's driven away and through the covers. That's a lovely shot. Fine of cover. Cover point, really. Square of the wicket from Higgins.
Thompson balls. That's a shorter one. That's pulled away, and that'll be 4. Cullen, given the opportunity to score, does so. Into Cullen, flighted up, defended back down the pitch to the bowler, and that will be stumps on this, the second day of the